YouTube and Lego fans, Brickspoke here, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be doing something different to the city in this video. I've said about the shelf, that'll be probably in the next video, as I couldn't find no brackets in my garage, so I've had to order some. So they'll be turning up hopefully this week. And sod's law, I'll probably find the brackets that I've got in my garage when they turn up. But never mind, I've got some on order anyway. So we'll be cracking on that on probably next week's vlog. But I thought, do you know what? I'm going to pay some attention to the under scenes. And I thought it's been a while since I've done anything with the under scenes. And I would like to get this Jurassic Park area moving a bit. So we're going to clear all this out here, and then we're going to have a look at getting the gates built for my Jurassic Park scene, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, we got a few underscenes to work on, but I think the Jurassic Park one's looking the fullest. So I'm going to find out that set and build the gates, and we'll place the gates on there and have a rearrange and start having a look at setting it out and mapping it as best as I can for the space I've got to the real sort of layout of actual Jurassic Park. And once we've got the gates done, at some point I would like to mock up a proper raptor pen, a little bit more accurate to the film. So let's go find that set and start putting it together. So there's a bad boy. I have to dig him out. Let's see what we got next to Leonardo. Yeah. So I don't know where I'm going to put the T-Rex, because he's obviously not going to go in there. We're going to have the gates from this set in the under scenes, and the T-Rex is probably going to go on my shelf down here somewhere with all the other Lego. So let's crack on with getting him opened and built. He's going to look awesome. He's all built and is absolutely massive. I'm not sure if he's even going to fit in the underseen area. I think he's going to be a bit too big, so I might have to rethink that. Impressive looking set, and to be honest with you, he's going to look awesome on display, so I'm not too fussed if I've got to mock one up instead for the underscenes. I will still offer him in and see what he looks like, but I think he's just going to be far too big. Obviously the T-Rex aren't going in there anyway, but the gates are going to take so much room up. It's not really going to leave much left for the Jurassic Park scene, but we'll have a look anyway. And if not, then he's going to go back up here on the shelf. So let's take him upstairs and have a look. So there he is in the underscenes. It doesn't actually look too bad. He's very wide, that's the only problem. So he's restricting a lot of the area for the paddocks and the rest of the scene. I'm thinking if I bring the visitor centre up here, the raptor pen, which I will be mocking up, will be going around there somewhere. But compared to the trucks, the Jeeps, he looks about right. But it's not really leaving much room down here for the rest of the park. So I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do that, whether it's too big. What do you guys think? Do you think it's too big for the area? Do you think I should mock a smaller one up? Or do you think I should try and work it with that? Because it does look absolutely awesome. I mean, it does look good with the set as well. But for the Jurassic Park scene, he looks pretty cool. But is he too big? Your advice would be great if you could leave some comments, see what you think about how he's going to work. I might, like I said, rearrange this. In fact, I'll rearrange a bit of that now and see how he works with it, and then you guys can give me your opinions. Right, so shifted the visitor centre a bit more on the angle here, so that's the first thing you see. I might put a little helipad here, just for where they come in onto the island. I know it's a bit close, but work with the space we've got, and it still represents that helipad. I'll put the raptor pen there. Then the gates are pulled forward a little bit. Move the Triceratops paddock here. I'm going to be putting the T-Rex paddock there with the road wrapping around as best I can. And then we've got those over there. So I don't know. It don't look too bad. I don't think. Obviously, I'll be putting a bit of dirt on the road and some foliage. It's going to be a bit of a cramped one. It's going to be as best I can work with the space and get as much details in of the original Jurassic Park as I can with the space that I've got. But I don't think he looks too bad, actually. I'm quite pleased with it. So yeah, just give me some comments, please, guys. I'd like to know what you guys think of the spacing. Do you think it's too big, or do you think it works well? I'm kind of thinking it is actually working quite well, to be honest. So, but at the same time, having a smaller one would produce more room for the dinosaurs. But I think we can still work with what we got and still make it look good, because regardless if I mock some Jurassic Park gates up, I don't think they're going to look anywhere near as effective as them. And I think in relation to the Jeeps, it's about the right size. When you watch the films and you see the Jeeps going through, they're about that size to the gates. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, but and see if I've got to rearrange it or not. But I think he works all right. He's looking good. So yeah, that's it for now. Until I can mock up the Raptor paddock, and I need to get some parts and pieces and sort out my parts and pieces so I can carry on the road with obviously the electric line for the electric Jeeps, and then build a little bit of a paddock for the T-Rex. I think we're only going to do a T-Rex paddock, a little bit of a paddock for the Dilophosaurus, and then do a bit of a better paddock for the Raptors, because we've got plenty of space for that Raptor paddock. This being a half build, you don't really need to see all into the visitor centre. That's effective enough, I think. But yeah, okay, so that's it for now, guys. I know it's been a bit of a later video. It didn't come out Thursday. I've been a bit busy with work, but I've still tried to get it out this week. So I've been doing this over my weekend, and that took a lot longer to build than I thought it would as well. So now I've just got to find somewhere to display the T-Rex. So I'll see you hopefully in next week's video. So as always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and if you could like and subscribe and support the channel, it does help and it goes a long way. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.